Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to the video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, including severe storms that will sweep through the southeastern United States for the rest of the night, a big temperature swing that's going to be coming in, and more. So let's go ahead and get right into it, starting off with the SPC outlook for the rest of the night, where we have a slight risk of severe weather across portions of the Florida Panhandle, southwest Georgia, and southeast Alabama. So let's go ahead and break down the threats that this brings. Now starting off with the tornado threat for the rest of the night, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado in your town if you are anywhere from Dothan to Columbus or anywhere else in that brown shaded area. So be careful, okay? We've already had one confirmed tornado on the ground today. It has not been reported yet if there were any injuries or deaths, but it hit at least one building, went over a major highway just outside of a metro area. So unfortunately, it's not looking too good for that situation. I might keep you posted on my community tab if anything happens with that. Damaging wind threat, you have a 5% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher in your specific town if you're anywhere from Tallahassee all the way up to Virginia Beach and Richmond for the rest of the night, alright? So look out for that. We have also seen some damaging wind gusts over 60 miles per hour already. Hail threat, no hail threat for the rest of the night. Moving on to tomorrow, we have a marginal risk of severe weather across portions of eastern North Carolina. Tornado threat for tomorrow, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado right now if you're anywhere from Wilmington almost back up to Virginia Beach, so look out for that. A tornado will be possible tomorrow, but water spouts are actually going to be even more likely. Damaging wind threat, you also have a 5% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher if you're in that same region, so look out for that as well. Hail threat, we do not have a hail threat for tomorrow, and then moving on to Thursday, no thunderstorms forecast at all. So, let's go ahead and move on to what the radar could look like for the rest of the night here. So right now you can see we have got some moderate to heavy rainfall kind of falling in the northeast Georgia, western South Carolina area, southwest North Carolina area. But we actually had our tornado on the ground in southeast Alabama earlier, okay? If we go ahead and play this radar loop out into 6 hours from now, which will be midnight tonight, okay, we can see that we're still going to have some rain moving through this area, so be careful and wary of that. But then up in like Virginia and the Delmarva Peninsula, that's where our next big storm tomorrow starts to form, okay? You see those orange shaded colors? That's where you start to get into the thunderstorm region. And then we play it out even further and we get some more heavy rainfall in North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, but the main severe threat's going to be here in eastern North Carolina, so keep that in mind. We move it to noon tomorrow. Okay, we've got some heavy thunderstorm activity out here in portions of the Atlantic. But luckily it's going to not make landfall anywhere likely, but we will get some heavy rainfall and severe weather in eastern North Carolina, like I said here, around this time, noon tomorrow, so keep that in mind. It will be 1 p.m. on the East Coast, I guess, by that time. And then we play it out even further. The rain gets even heavier, but it does mostly leave the United States, and then we play this out further, kind of leaves the whole area. So that's it for that storm. Climate Prediction Center, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. You have a 70 to 80% chance to see below average temperatures from the 27th to the 1st if you're anywhere in this darkest blue shaded area that extends over portions of the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, so look out for that. You also have a 50 to 60% chance to see above average temperatures, or sorry, a 40 to 50% chance to see above average temperatures if you are on the dark shaded area on the west coast or the dark shaded orange in South Florida, so look out for that. 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, we are going to have two areas that are going to have a 50 to 60% chance to see below average precipitation from the 27th to the 1st. One of them is going to be centered over much of the Midwest, Tennessee, and Ohio valleys, and then one of them is going to be up in portions of the Northwest and the Four Corners states, so look out for that. Drought conditions possible. And then here in central and southern Florida, you have a 50 to 60% chance to see above average precipitation from the 27th to the 1st, so look out for that. 8 to 14 day outlooks here, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. We're going to have an area on the East Coast that is going to have a 50 to 60% chance to see below average temperatures as our cold front will move off to the east here from the 29th to the 5th, so look out for that. And then we're going to have an area in the upper Midwest that's going to have a 50 to 60% chance to see above average temperatures, so look out for that. There's also going to be a slight sliver of California there with a 50 to 60% chance to see above average temperatures as well, so look out for that. 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook, nothing major major, really. Watches, warnings, and advisories. Winter storm watches are in effect for portions of Colorado, Montana, South Dakota, and even Nebraska, okay? In the blues there. And then in the purples, which are extending over portions of the Northwest and the Northeast, those are going to be your winter weather advisories, where a winter storm could form, but it will be a minor one, likely. Severe weather could be possible down here in the Southeast for the rest of the night. Right now, we have a severe weather statement, but that's just because they removed the tornado warning that was in effect just a few minutes ago, but we still have some special weather statements for strong thunderstorms in portions of southwest Georgia, so look out for that. But other than that, pretty calm right now, so if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.